All right, all right, all right. It's early morning Wednesday. It's Fed Day. Fed Day. Can you dig it? All right. So here we have it. ADP report at 8:15 should have some effect on the market. We want to still see some strong jobs reports. I can't. What did we get last? Yeah, last month we got a good one. The month prior was when we got that week surprise, beat up on the markets a little bit. But I expect it should be in line this month. I don't see any reason for any surprises. Maybe a little bit up for seasonality because this is the December number, and they start hiring early December to accommodate for the Christmas season, as everybody well knows. Although I guess it's hard to find labor, so they might not have had much luck with that. But here's the concept: everybody's belly aching about the stimulus package and all the assistance they're giving the disadvantaged, financially disadvantaged, and some people are bitching that that's keeping them from going to work. But you have to consider, and this is in my personal experience, that everyone that was earning a low income or able to get food stamps and working. All right. So there are people out there who are under the poverty level, have children, and are receiving some sort of support, like via food stamps and things like that, to help feed their family and children. And really, they didn't make it. When I did the numbers, they just didn't make it. But a lot of those people had second jobs also. So you got to figure income, minimum wage was like 7.5. They upped it to 15. They doubled their income. Now, a lot of these people aren't really thinking about improving their way of life, but just making ends meet and surviving. So you figure that you just doubled your salary at your first job. You're giving up your second job. You're getting some sleep on the weekends. You're sleeping at night. You're improving the quality of your life. You're spending more time with your children. And that's why I believe the largest portion of the employment employee shortage exists. I think that that's what it is. There's a better quality of life for some lower income individuals, and they're not taking those second jobs. And God bless them. They shouldn't take those jobs. You don't live to work; you work to live. So I agree with that, and I wouldn't chastise them for that. So anyway, that's my theory, and that's something that our leaders don't pick up. But then again, our leaders are probably the stupidest people. I mean, we just keep putting dinosaurs in there. I mean, look at this chick Pelosi. She's got to go home and get intravenous to stay alive. I mean, somebody bury this broad. You know, I mean, if you cut her throat, dust would come out. So anyway, not that I'm advocating any harm to anybody. So anyway, we have the unemployment report. We have oil coming out. Normally, it's a dull day on oil. Once oil comes out, then you start seeing the market move. Then we have the FOMC minutes, which we got all the surprises last month at the rate decision and at the testimony and everything like that. So I'm really not expecting a lot, at least no surprises out of that. But everybody kind of backs off and lets them get it out of the way, and that's good. And then Thursday, traded balance. All right, non-manufacturing, good indicator on inflation. They're going to be looking at that because we're trying to figure out how many interest rate hikes we're going to get out of the Fed. A big doozy, and this is probably the main reason why everybody's laying back this week, is non-farm. We get non-farm out of the way, and away we go. And there's an excellent trade on the non-farm reports that you could do, especially if you're a futures trader. And I'll share that with you if I could get a stream. It's really not something I could explain. It's something I would have to demonstrate. And this is like a moneymaker. I mean, everybody with any savvy in the industry knows this trade. There are trades out there that are just a given that everybody takes because it's just easy money. There are carry trades and things like that. So I'll start sharing those with you once I start streaming again. All right. So that being said, let's get rid of this guy and let's just see what they're griping about in the news. And CDC bullshit. Now it's a matter of sensationalism with this COVID. I mean, you know, everything's mild. It's like a flu. I mean, you know, nobody wants to say that because it's not politically correct. I saw it in the very beginning watching South Africa. That's why I was all about investing. You might have heard it on my morning meetings. But you know, a lot of liberals and prima donnas are running around screaming, kicking their feet. You get all these pansies in New York, but New York's broke, and they're trying to get some money out of this. So that's why they keep screaming emergency, emergency. Yeah, you know. So, but for the most part, I mean, you know, this COVID is old news, unless there's a variant that starts whacking people, you know, on the drop. Like, you know, the guy next to you sneezes and the guy to the other side of you drops dead. I mean, I don't think there's any problem. We don't care about Buffett, Stanley. Then it's all nonsense news. So there's really nothing in the news to work as any catalyst. So that being said, let's get rid of that bad boy. Now, you know what? Tesla has been a good trading equity. So we're going to take a quick look at a swing trade on the daily. And we could call this a tweezer. It's really an indecisive bar. You know, you got a wick to the upside, wick to the downside. This baby closes right in the middle of yesterday's. So all this is really telling me is that people are waiting on the non-farm and the minutes. So really, you know what? Part of trading is knowing when not to trade. And this is really stacking up to be a not trade kind of day. You don't want to get caught in that chop, you know, because that chop will just eat you up. You could see a little trend, reverse micro trend right here. Just can't find my snap. There we go. So, I mean, if you had to take something, a person could take this break right here. Me personally, I wouldn't take it because the probabilities are against me. And you know what? This could run 20 points. But that rule of just playing the probabilities, that's going to keep me from losing a lot of money, help me make money. So smart traders know when not to trade. And by the looks of that daily right here, you know, that indecisive bar, I'm not trading. I'm not trading. Amazon, good trading stock. Ding. I bet it has an indecisive. Not so much yet, you know, but it's chopping around in here. You're inside. I mean, breaking this high, I would take it. Breaking that low, I might take the trade. I mean, same on Tesla, but you know, I'm of the opinion that today is a keep away day. Look, it put in a nice support right down there. You know, you could say that support is happening, but you know, it'll pop it because you have stop orders there, and you know, big traders, institutions will pop that, eat up those orders, and then it doesn't have the energy to keep going. Then it turns around, goes back up. So you know, too much chop, man. I would stay away from it. SPX is going to look the same. Yep, look at that, man. I mean, can you get more indecisive than that? You can't get more indecisive than that. You know, we're staying above the 8-day. We're bullish, cautiously bullish still. You had the flag trigger. You know, you had this big run up and then the flag. But this consolidation is all about earnings coming out and everything. Which way it's going to break, I don't know. It's kind of scary. Could use a retrace. But I think we're going to have to wait for all the snooze and news to get out of the way. So anyway, that's it, man. There's not much more I could say. So everybody, just be careful today. Today might be the day you sit on your hands. Everybody should be calm and cool. Get a little meditation in. You should be at peace when you trade. And hey, good luck trading.